Happy Thursday. Tucson's historic Rillito Bend Neighborhood Association is holding their first ever neighborhood tour, and they have decided to raise money to support Valley of the Moon. Zach Jarrett is here to tell us more. Zach, thanks for coming back.
Thanks for having me, Tina.
I love when you come because you always bring presents as well. You were giving us little pins earlier. Tell somebody, if by chance they don't know, what is Valley of the Moon?
Well, Valley of the Moon is a historic fairy tale land located up on Prince and Tucson, just north of Winter Haven. And it's been there since the 1920s, dedicated to kindness and imagination and community.
And so why do you think Valley of the Moon and what you stand for maybe is so important even more today?
Well, it feels like the world is divided today. Families are divided, people are certainly divided politically, and Valley of the Moon is a place where the focus is on kindness and imagination. And those two things are universal. Everyone wants more of that.
Absolutely. And like you said, this is kind of a nice break to get away from everything else that's going on in the world. And I know we're talking about the neighborhood right now specifically. Kind of tell me what makes that so special.
Well, the Valley of the Moon is located inside of what's called Rillito Bend Neighborhood, nestled in a curve of the Rillito River. And the neighborhood is special because of the neighbors. The place is nearly a century old, so there are century-old houses and vestiges of ranches and little horse properties that still harken back to Tucson's cowboy days. But it's really the people who make the neighborhood special. And if you want to see a place where community is being done right, the Rillito Bend neighborhood is a place to do it.
Well, these pictures are absolutely gorgeous. And so if somebody comes to do the tour, can they expect?
Well, the tour has 10 super top secret locations inside of this map.
Okay.
And one of those, of course, is Valley of the Moon, but there is a horse show, there are beautiful, beautiful gardens, the likes of which you would never anticipate finding in a backyard.
Right.
There are historic homes and modern takes on historic homes. And so there's just a whole lot of fun, and it's a walking, biking tour through the enchanted area surrounding Valley of the Moon.
So a walking and a biking tour.
Yes, yes.
And I did mention off the top that it's the association that's kind of putting this on, but kind of explain who they are that's putting this on, and of course how it came to be that you're going to be the beneficiary.
Well, Valley of the Moon, of course, has been in this neighborhood since 1923, before the neighborhood properly was there.
Okay.
When Valley of the Moon was built, the skies were dark,
and
the air was clear. There was still water flowing much more often in the Rillito River. And the neighborhood grew up around it with Valley of the Moon at its heart. Now, the Rillito Bend Neighborhood Association and a group called Friends of Valley of the Moon are putting together this neighborhood tour. And it's a very dedicated group of people who really believe in Valley of the Moon. They love Valley of the Moon, and they want to share that. They want to be a part of Valley of the Moon's success. And
so with the tour and you being the beneficiary, what do you end up doing with those funds?
Well, Valley of the Moon needs lots and lots of work. We're doing repairs on a historic adobe house. We have the Wizard's Tower, of course, and the Cathedral Room and the Enchanted Garden. All these lovely stone features built by hand that really do need a lot of love. And fairies are great. They keep the magic alive, but they don't pay the bills.
That's one way to put it.
So this money will go towards repairs predominantly.
And so, of course, we come out for the tour. We get to see the neighborhood. We get to see, of course, Valley of the Moon. And then you'll know that the money goes towards these repairs and we can enjoy them later. Because what else are you guys doing throughout 2017?
Well, we have a lot going on. Valley of the Moon is particularly well known for fairy tale adventures. And I'm glad you asked, because Scarlet and the Wolf is our latest fairy tale adventure. It's a story involving all your favorite wolfy fairy tale characters coming together at Valley of the Moon. And that actually opens this Friday and runs weekends in March.
Oh, perfect. So that opens up tomorrow, and then we can catch it throughout the month of March, and of course this tour.
And of course the neighborhood tour is starting next Saturday, one day only, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., Saturday the 18th.
Perfect. We have a lot of reasons to come out there. Zach, thank you so much for coming in, giving us a little bit more of a background on Valley of the Moon, and then, of course, giving a nod to the neighborhood.
Well, thank you so much.
Oh, absolutely. You can attend the Enchanted Neighborhood Tour on March 18th, just like we were saying, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. To learn more, call 323-1331 or visit TucsonValleyoftheMoon.com.